So a lot of different polls have shown us in recent weeks that a lot of voters are starting to express some remorse for the decisions that they made on November 5th. In fact, they are panicking about how horrible the next few years could be, at least financially, economically, because of the policies that Donald Trump has proposed. So you would think, right, with this buyer's remorse that is taking place and the potential economic destruction from the Republican policies coming up, you would think the Democrats are in a prime position to make huge gains in both the 2026 and 2028 elections. But that may not be the case. That brings me to another question, this one from a loyal viewer, Tyler Hackner, who asks, I know there's been a focus on buyer's remorse, people realizing that they have been played by Trump, failing to deliver on lower prices, even as they voted to increase them. How do you think this will impact 2026 and 2028? And how can Democrats capitalize on it? Because I personally don't see it happening with current leadership. It needs to be new faces like AOC and Jasmine Crockett. And I agree with you 100% on that, Tyler. Here's the problem. The Democrats, as we have seen in the last few weeks, didn't learn anything from the 2024 election. Like, not a thing. You had the opportunity, hey, let's put young, fresh faces in leadership positions, right? Let's put AOC on the oversight committee. Pelosi steps in, railroads it, and says, no, put Connolly up there. This nice, young, spry 74-year-old instead of a fresh face like AOC. Jasmine Crockett has been just absolutely phenomenal. The way she behaves, handles herself in these hearings, smacking down these Republicans with these facts and figures and statistics and just brutalizing their talking points. She should be in a leadership position too. I am devastated that Katie Porter is out of Congress. That is absolutely the worst thing ever. Because Katie Porter would have also been a phenomenal leader. She was while she was in there. But she is gone. Hopefully she comes back. But we need the fresh faces. We need these young voices. We need people that understand why the Democrats lost in 2024, because Pelosi doesn't understand it. Chuck Schumer doesn't understand it. And if they do, they sure as hell are acting like they don't. But AOC and Jasmine Crockett and Katie Porter, they get it. AOC has actually come out and, mentioned that, listen, the voters in my district who voted for me, and then they also said they turned around and voted for Donald Trump for president, they did it because of economic concerns. Yes, we have had an economic recovery under President Biden. That is undeniable. But what is also undeniable is that too many Americans have been left behind in that economic recovery. And the same thing happened during the Obama years that led to the first Donald Trump term. Yes, we had economic recovery. The housing market corrected. The stock market corrected. All of these great things happening. More and more people were working. The problem is prescription drug prices continued to go through the roof. Prices on everyday goods continued to go through the roof. Housing prices through the roof. So all of these people who say, okay, yeah, like I do have a job now, but I'm not making enough to afford these things. I need somebody that's going to help me. Hey, Trump says he will. I'll go over here. And then after 4 years, they're like, okay, well, he didn't do it. Maybe Biden will. The economy got fixed, but again, too many people left behind. And if the Democrats do not start to understand that, do not wake up and realize, wait a minute, we can't just tell everybody things are great when there's still millions of people that don't know where their next meal is going to come from. That's not an economic recovery. Yes, we're not in a recession anymore. Yes, unemployment has fallen. Yes, inflation has stabilized. But that doesn't mean that everybody's okay. AOC gets it. Jasmine Crockett gets it. But if the rest of the party doesn't start to understand that soon, it doesn't matter what kind of devastation we see from the Republicans in the next 2 years. 2026 and 2028 will not be pleasant for the Democrats if they don't learn the lesson of 2024. and, by extension, of 2016. Thanks for watching today, everybody, and don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it! You can follow the links in the description of this video.